Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video here on my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. It means a lot to me. Well, today I'm sharing with you guys a video that I was supposed to share in May of this year. Now, if you listened to my video that I posted last week, I explained to you guys where my time has been mostly invested. So that's why this video is coming to you guys now in the month of August. But regardless, it is such a beautiful video with such a precious baby doll, and I really want to share it with you guys. And even though this baby is already home with her mommy, I still think, it is a very beautiful video for all of us to enjoy. So anyway, let's now look at this precious baby doll and talk about her. So this baby girl is the It's a Girl doll kit by Kewy. I have to say, she is one of my favorite sculpts. This is the second time that I paint this sculpt, so it's been almost 10 years since the first time I painted her. And I'm just so in love with her. Her features, her little fingers. I love the size of her head, and my goodness, did you guys like that hair? That is my painted hair, and oh my gosh, I adore the way that it came out on that baby. So anyway, she is a pretty big baby, and I have to tell you, you guys, these are my favorite size of Reborn dolls. About 22 inches in length. They wear 3-month clothing. For some reason, when I hold that kind of Reborn doll or I work on one, they are just my favorite, my preferred size. But anyway, back to the video. Now we're going to start taking her apart, and don't worry, she's just a doll. You don't need to be frightened. We are going to get her ready for some weighting. And of course, I love to make my Reborns very heavy. If you own any of my Reborns, especially if they are big babies, you guys know they are going to be heavy. And if you would like to sort of have an idea of how I weigh my babies, I have posted a video here on YouTube on weighing a baby from beginning to end. So I'm going to pop it here on the screen, and it's also going to be in the description down below. So feel free to check it out at any time that you want. Now, the reason I'm sharing that is only because this video is not a complete video of how to weigh a Reborn. I actually went ahead and I stopped right before I finished weighing the baby because I was not really happy with the lighting in this video. I feel like it's very dark and we really can't see the doll very well. So honestly, I got discouraged halfway into this video. I honestly wasn't even gonna share it. That's the truth, but I was just thinking earlier this week how I need to share this video. It's a lovely video. I definitely was overthinking it when I was filming it. I think I was just a little stressed out because of what I was going through in the time. But yeah, so anyway, I'm so happy I'm sharing this with you guys, but that's why I'm sharing a link in case you are looking to building a doll. This other video would be more appropriate. Anyway, back to weighing the baby. So here I'm going to be adding some glass beads to the entire arm. So I start by adding a little bit of glass beads. Then I go ahead and I shake the arm around. I even sort of hit it gently. You'll see here coming up in the video, to make sure that the glass beads travel all the way down into the limbs, into the fingers if there's room in the fingers, but all the way down into the little hand. As you can see here, I'm patting the limb. So all the way down to make sure there's no space, because if you don't make sure that there's no space, believe me, there will be gaps. You'll be able to feel it through the vinyl. So that's why you want to make sure that you fill it in. Now, I use all types of glass beads. If you have been following me throughout my Reborn career, Reborn journey here on YouTube, you have seen all sides of glass beads that I work with. I don't have a preference other than I do not like working with a very fine glass beads because it goes right through the pantyhose, when we're weighing the body or the head. So that's why I don't like to use those ones. But any than that, any other glass beads up to the size of these ones that you see in this video, this is a pretty large grit of glass. So this would be the largest. I wouldn't do anything bigger than that. I'm not even sure if they sell anything bigger than this. But yeah, for the most part, I get my glass beads at Harbor Freight here in the United States. I don't know of any other place that can sell anything like that. But my other option is eBay or Etsy. And I'm covering that because I do get that question a lot. So I want to make sure that I answer it in case you leave it in the comments, in case I don't get to it, you know now. Some of you might be noticing the holes in these limbs. They look a little like I've done something to them, and I have. I want to let you know. So when it comes to painting these dolls, I like to insert my finger in the doll limb to better hold the limb so that I have a good grip and I can paint it very well. So this particular doll kit did not have a hole where my finger could fit there nicely. So I went ahead and I used my X-Acto knife and I made the hole a little bit bigger, not too big, because then when it comes to this part where we put in our polyfill, we want to make sure we still have a nice enough hole where the polyfill will not spill out. So that's why you see here the bigger holes. I just want to let you guys know that. And here you can see I'm showing you the exact piece that I cut out on this limb so that I'm able to hold the limb well. And I'm showing you here sort of, how I hold the dolls while I'm painting. It just makes it a lot easier. Other than that, I am struggling so much and putting my fingers on places on the limb where I shouldn't be touching, just because that hole really limits you. But anyway, moving forward, we are now filling up our little leg here, and we're putting some more glass beads. And again, I shake it around and I pat it to make sure that the glass beads go all the way down to the little toes of the baby, traveling all the way down, so we don't have any gaps or anything funny in there. I hope you guys are enjoying this video so far. Again, if you want to see a full-on video or tutorial on how to weigh a baby or how I weigh my babies, feel free to check out the link in the description box below. It'll definitely give you more of an insight as to how I weigh my babies. I still weigh my babies the same way that I weighed my babies in this video that I encourage you guys to check out. So back to the video, we are now putting some polyfill inside the leg, and that is just about as much as glass beads I'm willing to put in that leg without worrying that the leg will be too heavy. And I don't know if you guys know what I mean, but if it's too heavy, then the baby feels very bottom heavy, almost like a sack of potatoes, if that makes any sense. So that is as much as I am wanting to put in terms of glass beads in the limbs, because I will be putting some glass beads in the bum area of the baby, in the cloth body. So that would also add more weight to the bottom half of the baby, if that makes sense. So I have to take that into consideration as well when I'm weighing the baby. But then that balances out because I put some glass beads in the mid region and in the upper region of the chest of the cloth body. And then the arms are weighted as well. So then everything should balance out. So yeah. So anyway, guys, that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for tuning in and spending, almost 10 minutes with me. Make sure you check out the website. Maybe you'll find something cute on there. I really appreciate all of the orders you guys have been sending over to my website. And I hope you guys have been adoring the little tiny gifts that we love to send with your orders. And really, we just do it from the heart. We love to send little extra things. Anyway, guys, I love you so much. Take care, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.